What up, guys? Digital Slang. Today we're going to take a look at the Jabra Elite 75Ts. Fantastic pair of earbuds where instead of losing value over time, the value has increased. With the inclusion of ANC and ambient mode, or they call it hear-through mode, from Jabra, they're worth more money than they were when they were released. Even a year later, the 85Ts are out now, and these are very similar to the 85Ts, and they're only 130 bucks, where the 85Ts go from anywhere from 200 to 230. So we're going to take another look. In the box, we do get USB Type-C, small, medium, and large silicone tips. Mediums, of course, will come installed. And here is your packaging right here. The Jabra Elite 75Ts, engineered to fit great calls and music, designed for compact comfort. I love the packaging of Jabra. I always have. They changed it up a little bit with the 85Ts. It's a little different, a little cheaper in my opinion. The 75Ts still have that really nice packaging. Specs on these earbuds: Bluetooth 5.0, ANC and Hearthrough mode. Do have app support. One of the best apps you can get on any pair of earbuds right now. Again, you're going to get 3 silicone tips total. Now, no wireless charging on here, but you can buy the 75Ts. If you buy directly from Jabra, they will come with wireless charging. If you go on Amazon or Best Buy like I did, these do not support wireless charging. Battery life on here, 5.5 hours and 24 with the case with ANC turned on. If you turn ANC off, it will give you about another hour and a half to 2 hours of battery life. Multi-function button on here like Jabra's earbuds always have. These are physical buttons on top here. You can see their branding, and they do control everything, and you can go in and customize it and set it up the way you want inside of the Jabra app. And we'll go over the app towards the end of the video, and I'll show you how to do that. These are also IP55 water and dust resistant, so a really good rating on here. Feel free to work out in them. Don't submerge them in water, but feel free to work out with them, and these actually have a better IP rating than the 85Ts. Now, as far as using one earbud at a time, you can only use the right earbuds. So unfortunately, that is one downside. You cannot use both of these earbuds one at a time. There is a quick charge on here with the battery as well. 15 minutes will get you an hour of juice. You can connect these to 2 devices at the same time, but let's get into it. We're gonna go over everything. We're gonna talk about sound quality. First thing we're gonna do, we'll take a look at the case here. You can see the branding here on top. Very small case. And again, this case is smaller than the 85Ts. So if you want something more compact, again, you can see the 85Ts on my right and the 75Ts on my left. So a smaller case. Other than that, very similar. Now, if we open these guys up, you can see the multifunction button on the top. And let's just take them out, take a look at them. These do also come in 3 colorways. And here we go on top. You can see the physical button, and standard looking earbuds, nothing special, but nothing bad either. These do fit my ears very well. I don't have any problem with how these fit, and you guys can see here, we'll throw them in. Again, they don't stick out very much. They're lightweight, and I like the fit. I can wear these for an extended period of time, 3-4 hours, and that's usually the max I'll wear any pair of earbuds. So for me, they fit good. A really good bit of noise isolation as well. It's very hard to hear my voice even without ANC turned on right now. And now to connect these, we're going to go in, connect them. You're going to go into Bluetooth first. You're going to connect them that way. Once you connect through Bluetooth, you want to open up the Jabra app and it will connect. Now these should be connected already. So yeah, we are connected. We're going to go right into the app. So once you're connected and you have the app running, always check for a firmware update. Make sure you have the latest software on your earbuds. And that's how you are going to, if you just buy these, you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to update it to have ANC and Hearthrough mode on here. So you can see inside of the app, a bunch of options. We're going to talk about the app at the end. First thing we're going to talk about is sound quality. These things sound really good. The bass, it's punchy. There's some thump to it, which I like, but it doesn't take away from the highs and the mids. The highs and the mids are clear. The highs sound really good. The bass, again, it's got a nice thump to it, and more so on these than the 85Ts. The 85Ts are geared more for clarity, right? The highs and the mids stand out a little bit more on those, but the bass on here kind of stands out, but it doesn't take away from the highs and the mids. It's just a little different sound. But saying that, it doesn't matter with these earbuds, because honestly, you can see it has an EQ in the app. So you can go in and you can customize it. There's also presets down here: neutral, bass boost, smooth, energize, treble boost. You can change it, and you can see this will change with it. So really good. You're going to get lots of options. So if you don't want that bass, right, you can boost up the treble and get a little different sound. So awesome job here with Jabra. Now you can also go in up top here. They have moments, right? And you can set up a moment. Say you wanted, whenever you're home, you want it to be set up a certain way. You can set that up, hit save here, and it will save your EQ settings. It will save whatever settings you have here with ANC turned on or hear through mode turned on. And then commute, if you're out and about and you're heading to work and you want to have hear through mode turned on with maybe a little more treble in your music, you can save that and set that up. And then you also have focus. So say you're at work or you're working from home and you need to focus on something and you want to block out the world, you can turn ANC on and set it up that way and save that as well. So already you can see the app, a lot to do, a lot of good things inside of the app. But sound quality on the Elite 75Ts, for 130 bucks, they're really good. And as far as volume goes, even for me, somebody that likes excessive volume, I like to dial it down, find that sweet spot. The volume on here, I've never needed more, I've never wanted more. Plenty of volume on here for anyone. Next thing we're going to talk about is the ANC and the hear through mode on here. And again, even though the 85Ts have ANC and hear through mode, and they are a little better, the ANC on the Elite 75Ts, it's really good for what it is. And think middle of the pack, right? A lot of earbuds are coming out now with ANC and either an ambient mode or transparency. It's all the same thing when it comes to that. They're just naming it differently. But on here, the fact that you can get it at 130 bucks with the rest of what these have to offer, and the fact that ANC and hear through mode on here are good. They're not the best, but they are very good. It's a win all day long. So ANC on here, again, middle of the pack, not as good as the 85Ts or some of the higher end buds, but it's also a lot cheaper, and it does drown out a lot of that low end noise, those rumbles. It will take that out. And hear through mode, again, if you look here, you do have options. You do have a slider where you can adjust your hear through mode, and if you put it all the way up, it works pretty well. And it's not as digitally sounding as some of the other ones that are out there. It's pretty good for what it is, and I'm very impressed by the addition of ANC and hear through mode through a software update on the 75Ts. Again, these things shot right up in value with the inclusion of these two things on here. So next we'll do a mic test. There's 4 mics on here. So let's do a mic test so you guys can hear how good the call quality is on here. We'll do a quiet room first, and then we'll go into a crowded room and you guys can hear the mics. What up guys, the mic test, the Jabra Elite 75Ts, $129.99 is the price tag on these. Incredible value with the inclusion of ANC and hear through mode. Well done, Jabra. Drop a comment. Let me know how the mic sounds. All right, guys, crowded room. A lot of noise going on right now. I got a phone call. Elite 75Ts. Let me know how the mic sounds. Hopefully it sounds pretty good and you can hear me clear. Let me know. Now, as far as latency goes, watching content on YouTube, Android devices, iOS devices, you're not going to have any delay between audio and video. If you are a heavy gamer, you might experience some. There is no ultra low latency mode or a gaming mode on here. So you might experience a little delay if you are a heavy gamer playing Call of Duty or something like that. But at light games, Candy Crush, Temple Run, even Asphalt Racing, you're not going to have any delay on these. Overall, I don't play games on my phone that much, here and there. So I haven't had any issues as far as latency or lag. So just keep that in mind. If you're a heavy gamer, you might experience a slight delay, but it's not going to be an issue. It's not going to bother you, is what I'm trying to say. Overall, not bad with the 75Ts. Next, let's talk about the touch controls and how they're set up. And again, after this, I'll go right into the app and we'll talk about the app. And inside of the app, of course, you can customize and change up your touch controls, but out of the box. So on the left earbud, if I touch and hold, you can see the volume slider will go up. And on the left earbud, so on the right earbud, if I touch and hold, you can see the volume slider, it will go up. And on the left earbud, of course, it will go down. And you don't have to push too hard, even though these are physical buttons. Very sensitive, not hard at all. You're not going to get that ear fatigue like you might normally think. Now, if I tap once on the right earbud, it's going to pause. And on the left earbud, it's actually going to scroll through ANC, hear through mode, or turn it off. So if I want to play and pause, it's just on the right earbud with one tap. Now, that's also how you answer it in a phone call. Now, if I double tap on the right earbud, you can see it is bringing up Siri or your voice assistant. Now, this will work on Android devices. If you're using a Samsung device, it's going to bring up Google Assistant. So really cool stuff there. And out of the box, if I triple tap on the right earbud, nothing is set, but you can go in and you can add something to that inside of the app. Now on the left earbud, again, single tap is going to scroll through ANC. Double tap will go to the next track, and triple tap will go back to the previous track. And it works really well. And I don't have a problem with these at all. And again, you can customize these however you want inside of the app. So lots of good stuff here with these guys. These legit pair of earbuds for $130. Now, of course, inside the app, we talked about what's up top here, ANC, Hearthrough mode. We talked about the EQ and the music presets. They also have Soundscape, where you can go in and you can play sounds of nature. You can play different noises if you, I don't know, are having trouble sleeping and you want to relax and hear a nice soothing sound. You can do that in here. You can play some ocean waves. They have some ambiance settings on here. Overall, awesome stuff. Now we go up, they do have a settings tab here. Click on that. Again, you can see battery percentages of the right and the left earbud, as well as the case. Headset firmware, that's where you're gonna go in and update your firmware. Headset settings, you can change your call experience, your audio experience, different things. This is where you can auto pause your audio. So if it will automatically pause audio when one of the earbuds is removed. So basically inner detection, you take it out, it will pause automatically, you put it back in and it will start to play again. Your call experience, you can side tone your voice in a call. You can, if you want to hear yourself and hear your voice when you're talking on the phone, you can set it up to do that. Your call EQ, you can get a little more treble. You can even adjust the sound quality in your calls where it could have a little more treble or a little more bass, whatever you prefer. You can prioritize your Bluetooth device with calls, so lots of options in here. Headset configuration, you can have it automatically shut down after a certain amount of time, and it's from 15 to never, so lots of options there. Feedback, you can have whoever's talking to you be a voice or just a tone if you want. And choose what sound modes to cycle through when you're pushing one tap on the button. You can scroll through just two of them, you can scroll through just one of them, or you can turn all of them on. That's just how I leave it. Now if we go back out of here, your headset settings, this is where you would go in and you can change your touch controls. Oh wait, back out, let's go. Now personalize your headset. This is where you can go in and you can personalize your ANC, and you can select it and move this around, and it will change the ANC up a little bit to fit however it is you like it the best. So you do have some controls with ANC to kind of tweak it to fit what you think sounds the best or blocks out the most outside noise. And then your controls here, my controls for media, this is where you're gonna go in and you can change up your touch controls. So again, single press on the right earbud is play and pause, double press is your voice assistant, triple press is set to nothing right now, but you click on it, you can go in and you can add different things. And the same with the left earbud. So an awesome app here. Again, one of the best apps in my opinion. There's three of them that I love, right? This Sound Course app and the wearable app for Samsung devices. Really good app support, guys. And it just gives a little more value to your earbuds, right? So we talked about sound quality. We talked about ANC and Hearthrough mode, how they included it. We talked about how good those are. Delay and latency on here. We did a mic test. Let me know in the comments below how the mic sounds. Overall, a solid pair, a solid pickup for $129. And every now and then there is a coupon on Amazon. You can even get them for a little cheaper. And remember, if you want wireless charging, you have to buy these directly from Jabra. If wireless charging is not important to you, then anywhere else, Amazon, Best Buy, wherever you can find them. But overall, a solid, really good pair of earbuds, man. The Jabra Elite 75Ts. Jabra kind of kicked themselves in their own foot with this one, because the 85Ts are not much better than these. So they're also $100 more. The Elite 75Ts, guys, just wanted to check them out one more time, talk about them. There's value here. I'll be back soon. Peace.